third man will come into play. Just a single there. And joining me in the com box is going to be Owais Ali. Really looking forward to see him after the toss. He just had to rush back in. How's the body and how are you ready to get going here?
Well, thank you very much, Asghar Khan.
Full and worked away in the gap as well. It's traveling. Ball wins again. The evidence of this outfield, lightning fast, another boundary.
I can understand what Hafiz Rahman was trying to do there, trying to bring the ball sharply into the pads of Surjit, but beautifully picked up in the end. Turned out to be a juicy full toss and just a simple push. The sublime timing did the rest. And mind you, I was listening to you, Asghar Khan, in the first over. You were mentioning on regards to the quick outfield.
A spot on. Use of the feet gets beaten. Yes, there's a fair bit of grass on this track, but being a fast bowler, you just can't get ahead of yourself and just over try early on in the spell. Just staying onto the pads. I'm sure he'll look to hit that hard length and look to exploit the conditions of his.
Absolutely, I think he's a very talented left-arm medium pacer at times. Just tries to bowl a little quickly with the new ball and does tend to lose shape.
Yeah, he's searching for swing here, looking to pitch it up. This time played away through the offside. It's runs here and runs are flowing here from the openers. Another boundary, touch of width there from Hafiz Rahman. Beautifully played by Surjit. He's off to a rollicking start here. That's his second boundary in this over. And if he's touched too wide,
Well, this is turning out to be a magnificent start already. 17 on the board. Hafiz Rahman needs to find his right channel. Short delivery and a bit of a fumble behind the stumps. And also, good to see Hafiz. He's trying to bowl a little quick, but then again, Asghar, he needs to just pitch the ball up, especially when you're bowling with the new ball.
yeah, so far Wes, he hasn't got his length or his line right early on in the piece. Just struggling for rhythm here. And it will be very, very important for Lexington that they get their radar, that direction right, because Altrad openers, they are off to a flyer.
Yeah, that's a much better delivery. Quick single. And he opted not to go and throw onto the stumps. So, decent start here. Surjit and Anil, two very dynamic openers who I've seen in the last tournament, Asghar, 1 month ago. We had a recent domestic tournament conducted here in Abu Dhabi. Well, we'll continue the conversation after this over. It's 2 gone. 19 for no loss. Kumar to continue. He's getting those arm deliveries going in the first over. Nicely driven once again. Good little punch here for Anil. Yeah, very talented right-handed stylish batter. Remember, can go off to a flyer. One of the recent conducted tournaments here in Abu Dhabi. In the opening game, went on to score 80 odd runs. And once again, he's looking in sublime touch.
Yeah, he's looking really good here. Kumar, good start to his second over, bang on a length here, not giving him room. Again, that arm ball drifting in, good bit of work there from the skipper on the offside. That's his strength, bowling wicket to wicket, not allowing the right-handers to free up their arms. This time he's gone over the top. That's an excellent shot. Not an easy shot to play against Gopa Kumar, but he's executed it brilliantly.
Well, he's up and running. It's a very happy dugout already. 23 on the board, and we just into the third over. Yeah, it's such a very good wicket to bat on. And Altrad CC, after winning the toss, they had absolutely no hesitations to be using this wicket to bat first and try to post a big target. So far, looking good. That's a good comeback delivery from Gopa. I think Asghar, they need to realize that it is that kind of a surface where there's not going to be much assistance for the fast bowlers and also for the spinners. Me and you, we were there in the middle and we had a close look at the wicket, and I think it was an absolute batting paradise. Very flat wicket.
Oh, beautifully done away. Again through the offside, carved away, opening the face a little. And they're off to a great start here. It's a hard, true surface, and we're expecting plenty of runs on offer. 27 without loss after 3. $27 for none. It's a wonderful start here. And look at that dugout. They're pretty relaxed. And obviously winning the toss and batting first, they are absolutely confident now. They're off to a rollicking start. Well, he's knocked him over here. Superb stuff from Hafizur Rahman against a runner play. He slightly plays across the line and pays the price.
Well, Surjit, I think he'll be absolutely gutted with himself. That was a very good delivery, and playing across the line on this surface, that's not the right approach. And in the end, Hafiz has struck early, and they have drawn the first blood in the form of Surjit, who was looking so confident in the middle. Got off to an excellent start, but then Hafiz bringing that ball sharply in, and there was nothing much the batter could have done. It's 27 for 1.
$27 for 1. Well, it's exciting times here once again. We are here in Abu Dhabi. That's the tournament director, Mr. Amit Pasela, alongside Bilal Pasela. They've done a great job and really producing some wonderful cricket. And this is the first day of the tournament. Ramadan Rumble 2025 is underway. Good delivery, but just the line was the problem. Straying onto the pads. Once again, this fast outfield, no chance for Gopa Kumar. 4 leg buys.
Yeah, trying to go for the similar delivery where he got a wicket on the very first ball. But the problem was the line just drifting onto the leg side and just guiding it towards the leg side. It was a leg by though. So getting 4 extra runs into the tally. So decent start here from Altrad. They have gotten the runs on the board. The problem is they have lost a wicket. Yeah, rightfully so. Looking as fresh as ever, Mr. Amit Pasela. It's done a magnificent job conducting this tournament. Lots of hard work is being put behind the scenes. Hafiz steaming in once again. That's a much better delivery and equally well played. And the captain, Midun Sudhakar, will be off the mark with a single.
And that will be really, really important, Ovasali. There's strike rotation in between boundaries. Yes, you're in the power play, but you got to be able to rotate strike against good bowling. And that's the dugout of Lexington. Their owner, Mr. Nakash, looking pretty relaxed. Got Mujahid Amin and Hanifullah rested today. I'm sure we will see them a lot more later on this competition. Hafiz really steaming in here. Very good delivery. Nicely played as well.
That's a good comeback delivery, but then again, I keep on seeing these left-arm fast bowlers. The idea is right and the approach is right. They do try to bring the ball in sharply towards the right-handers with the new ball, but the problem has been that length. They need to go a little fuller and just back their instincts, because what happens if you just bowl at the back of the length, more often than not, yes, you will beat the batter, you will beat the bat of the batter, but you're not going to really get wickets. So you need to target onto the stumps and try to get the LBWs and bowls going in your favor.
Absolutely spot on there, Awais Ali. This time it does try to go a little full, but again, it was too wide. Bottom of the bat, they couldn't really time it. Yeah, there are two ways of thinking. You know, Awais, you're spot on with the brand new ball, a little bit of grass on this track. That is the time to look to take wickets. Take on a couple of risks. You've got to be prepared to get driven. But if you can get 2 or 3 wickets in the first power play, that really restricts the opposition to get to that score of around 200.
Yeah, quite certainly, Oscar. That should be the approach. You need to have that positive intent. Hafiz steaming in once again. It's uppish and put down. Very, very close. Decent attempt. And the batter not reading. Look at that. Roll of the fingers, bowling a slower one. And in the end, it was a nothing shot. He gets a life. It's 4 gone. 33 for 1.
Beautiful evening, and spectators, they are having a good time. They're just enjoying themselves. Nice breeze blowing across. Perfect conditions for cricket. And what a way to start off the tournament. 2 very good sides going head to head. We expect a close encounter here. First game of UPro Ramadan Rumble 2025. Doesn't get better than this. Lovely conditions here.
Well, absolutely. There's a bit of a breeze going across to our right, and that should really cool down the players in the middle. Another very cool, calm customer comes in. It's going to be Mohammad Mohsin, talented right arm seamer. Will look to take the ball away from the right-handers. Edged. It's gone towards the third man. Will only be a single. So a streaky shot and just a nervous poke onto that. It was way too wide. Not in full control, and lucky that it didn't go into the hands of the third man fielder.
Yeah, he slashed it. There was a bit of width there from Mohsin. And he's been in the action there, Sandeep Singh Sandy. Last ball of the last over. There was a tough chance for him diving forward. Now he's still in play in third man. 34 for 1. Wide of the ball and getting the ball to straighten. There you go. He's been a busy man already, Sandeep Singh Sandy.
Yeah, he's a character, Sandeep Singh Sandy. Good to see him back in the field. We will see him in action in the second innings with the bat. And quite surprising to see he's not doing the duties with the gloves, as he too is a genuine wicket keeper. No sips in place. And that's rightfully so, because the captain, Fahad, has realized that there's nothing much happening in the surface. The ball is coming onto the bat so nicely. Just having defensive offside packed field. Beautifully bowled once again. Trying to sneak a single. And they're right on the top. You can see that the fielders, they're coming 3 to 4 steps ahead from that 30-yard circle. Trying to deny them these quick singles. Look at that ball jagging in late towards Anil. It's turning out to be a decent start here by Mohammad Mohsin.
Yeah, he's a wicket taker with the new ball. Who goes slightly wide on the crease for my liking, but his real strength is getting the ball to straighten from that angle. That makes him very much a lethal bowler. Oh, beautiful delivery. Wonderful ball. And beats the outside edge.
Yeah, this is exactly what we were discussing, Asghar Khan. That is the delivery. I would really love to see the fast bowlers bowling on these surfaces. It is still new, the ball. We're into the 5th over, and I don't really think we will see the ball moving around after 6 to 7 overs. So that's the time where you can really have that positive approach by pitching the ball up and letting the batter drive and get those outside edges in your favor.
Nicely bowled again. Straight to that gully fielder on the offside. You are spot on there, Wes. That's a very important phase of the game, and you got to look to attack here. Just one more delivery remaining. So far, it's been a great over from him.
Yeah, so far, I think he's doing a magnificent job. He's keeping things relatively simple in the middle, just trying to entice the batter to go for those drives. So it's turning out to be a good contest between Anil and Mohammad Mohsin. Just a couple of runs. Steaming in once again, Mohammad Mohsin. Oh, that one just sharply jagged in towards Anil, but beautifully dealt with it in the end. Just a simple push, driven it nicely. And they are considering to come back for the third. Rightfully so, denied by his partner. So excellent start here from Mohammad Mohsin. He's given away just the 4.
They again attacking the stumps. Not a bad idea. Beautifully timed. Good chase there from Gopakumar. That will be required here on this fast outfield. Good cricket all round. And a 5 overs, 37 for 1. $37 for 1 after 5 overs. Plenty of batting still to come. They got to really build on this partnership here. Obviously, you need partnerships. I think score of around 200, and that should be their target on this track.
Yeah, absolutely. You need to ensure you don't lose those early wickets. So far, I think they've done a decent job. Just lost that 1 wicket of Surjit. Otherwise, Anil so far is doing a decent job for his side. That's a nice little push towards the curve region. Another talented right-arm medium pace bowler. Doesn't really have that express pace. I really like about him that he'll be very consistent with those lengths when he bowls.
Couldn't agree more. 37 for 1. Jamshedi, he does hit the length wicket hard at times. We have seen him previously. When he gets it right, he's a real handful. Strongly built as well. Shorter in stature, but he does get the ball to phase through off the surface. With good bit of work there. Zohaib Zubair is a brilliant fuse man in that area.
Absolutely. That man is an absolute live fire in the middle. And you don't want to be taking any kind of risk when you play any kind of shot to him. Look at that. Split of a second, releasing the ball, shied the stumps. Nicely done in the end.
Always looking to attack the ball. That's a key of any great fielder. The ability to attack the ball and anticipate. Pushing on the offside, takes a quick single. That's good running between the wickets, good understanding as well. The importance of rotation of strike is so important. That man is done really well as well. The media manager of Lexington, shotgun, always working hard.
That's a good start here from Jamshed. Just the 1 run which he's offered. And also, Anil and Midun Sudhakar, the captain, they're not really trying to go after the bowlers. They're taking their time in the middle. Sharp bouncer. They're going for it, and the umpire is not having any of it. Giving that an extra. It looks like Jamshed and the keeper. They're pretty much excited on this one, Asghar.
Yeah, it was close to his armpit there, but may have just sound of really going for that hook shot. Wasn't anything, and the umpire was there with spot on. Maybe just trying to put the umpire off.
Yeah, trying to put him under some pressure early on in the very first game in the power play. It's turning out to be quite a decent over by Jamshed. Ball just swinging away. This is a quick single. Shy the stumps and directed. Things would have been very interesting in the end.
We've been praising the running between the wickets, but they got to be a little more careful here. You can't just really present opportunities like that. Look at that. He's very, very quick to the ball. A close thing, but he survives. It's been a good comeback from Lexington shotgun bowlers, especially the first 2 overs went for 17. They have clawed things back nicely. Short ball. He's gone for it. Another big shout. They were convinced. And the umpire is unmoved once again.
Well, that's not the first time we're seeing the captain, Midun Sudhakar, getting slightly uncomfortable the moment Jamshed is opting to bowl those short deliveries. This is going to be a very interesting replay though. Sharp, sharp bouncer. An excellent delivery. That's not an appeal. That's literally pleading to the umpire. Once again, he is not having any of it. So, fiery spell here so far by Jamshed. It's a good start. Trying to bowl those sharp bouncers. He's got a deep square leg in position alongside a deep third man. So you can afford to be bowling a bit shorter and test the batters with those bumpers.
Really steaming in here. I like the aggression from him. But that is not a great delivery. He gets away with it. That was down the leg side. And he couldn't get enough on it. End of the power play. 6 overs done. 41 for 1. Surjit, the man, dismissed for 13. Bowled by Hafizur Rahman. Anil has looked good here. But off late, he's just struggled to get any sort of momentum here into the innings. 15 of 18 deliveries. And Sudhakar on 4 of 8. Altrad, they need to get some momentum into this innings. Mohammad Mohsin continuing here. Short ball cramped him for room. It was on to him a lot quicker than he thought. Just a single on the onside. Lexington, they've done really well. That's good bowling. A little bit of seam movement back in to the right-hander and cramped him for room. I do feel this is a very good batting wicket. The fast outfield, Altrad opting to bat first. Must get around that 180 to 200. That's a very good shot. Excellent timing and placement. Beautifully done. Touch of width there. And right on top of it. That boundary to just to break the shackles here for Altrad. Top of the bounce, opening the face. Crisply timed pass. Gully for 4. This pitch is offering pace. So the stroke makers, they will really enjoy the conditions here. And that area has been cramped up. He's always looking to play through the offside when the ball is just jagging back into him. That's where he's least comfortable there. Leg bias. Signal from the umpire. opening day of the tournament. Obviously, still early days here. Both teams will be looking to assess and look to execute their skills. Again, cramping him for room. Doesn't get much on it. Maybe there was a bit of glove on it or a little bit of bat. Yeah. But that sort of delivery, you should be able to really place it behind square on the leg side for a boundary. It's a nothing delivery down the leg side, asking for trouble, but Mohsin has got away with few here in this spell. Pulled away. That's beautifully played. Second boundary of this over. Anil is beginning to cut loose here. Short ball, and this time he was in very good position. How well he's played that one. In front of square. Between mid-on and mid-wicket. That goes to show that he's picking up length early and having the time to execute that pull shot. Not an easy shot to execute. Nice away on the offside. Dot ball to finish. 52 for 1 after 7. $52 for 1 after 7. Jamshed to continue here. That was a bit of a heave there from Sudhakar. Looking to really go over the top. Take inside half of the bat there. Picks up a single. I think they're just feeling the pressure here. Obviously winning the toss and batting first. The onus is on the batters to post a decent total. And first day of the tournament, you're not quite sure, but I reckon this is a 180 pitch at least. Again, another inside edge there to square leg. So you do feel the pressure of posting a decent total, and that's where the batters, they need to be proactive here and look to put the pressure back on the Lexington bowlers. Short ball. He gets the top edge and he races past. There was no short find there though. Ateek had to go for it. A fine leg was back and it sort of just landed over the wicket-keeper's head. Full marks to the commitment of Ateek Rahman. He went for it. Couple of runs here, but beaten for pace. So far they have struggled apart from Anil. Sudhakar is just struggled with that short ball. Not getting into great positions. They got two men back on the hook fine leg and square leg. So Fahd Nawaz has recognized that there's a bit of a weakness there. Worked away. There's time for a single. Jamshed has done really well here. Coming in as a first change bowler, he's responded to his captain's call. He's looking threatening to pick up a wicket here. Every now and then he does like to dig one in. Decent pace. That was a slow delivery. Worked away on the onside. Brilliant running between the wickets. Oh! He gets it comfortably enough at the end. The throw was a bit wide there, the non-striker's end. Let's have a look. It was a slow delivery, middle leg stump. His immediate intentions were to take that second and gone for it. That throw was a real wayward one. Fahd Nawaz does well to back that one up. Pulled away. That is gone out of here. What a shot. Anil has absolutely dispatched that one. That's a monster. Short ball. He was ready for it. And this time he didn't bother to keep it down. Great camera work as well from our production team. That's a big hit to finish. 65 for 1 after 8. That's a decent partnership here from these two. 38 of 29. But it has to really kick on here. They need to go the distance. At least next 5 overs. If they can keep wickets in hand and go around 8 runs per over, that will allow them that platform and the luxury to go big in the last 6 to 7 overs. Well, this man is a special bowler. Zohaib Zubair, fine right arm leg spinner, real wicket taker. He's got all the deliveries in his repertoire. Got a very good wrong one and a top spinner. Starts off with that toppy going straight on, shy at the bowler's end. It's going to be overthrows. There's no one backing up on the leg side in the ring. So once you commit to go for that throw, if you miss, it's always going to be overthrows. Well, that would have been gone. Few close shaves in the field for them. These two batters are surviving. Oh, that one has been hit hard. Not enough power and placement there. They got to play Zohaib Zubair smartly. I don't expect him to get a lot of purchase of this track, but then again, he's got the variety, he's got the quality, so you got to play him sensibly here. Oh, look at that. That one just gripped enough. That's the beauty of having a leg spinner in your side. It does provide you that option of taking wickets through the middle overs. Nicely played. A little bit of fumble there. That was travelling. $69 for 1. 4 of the over. They just need to be smart here. Work the ball into the gaps. Don't give him wickets. Good delivery. Oh, there's a mix-up. That would have been curtains. It was straight to Fad Nawaz. That's more the length he needs to bowl on this surface. And I'm sure he's experienced enough. Zohaib Zubair has got to make them come onto the front foot, draw them forward. Night away on the offside. Another quick single. 9 gone, 70 for 1. $70 for 1 after 9 overs. Jamshed continuing. He's been lofted. This is in the air. This is going to be a tough one for the mid-off fielder running backward. In fact, it was never a chance for him. Decent length and looking to go over the top. Mid-off was up in the ring. Just got enough on it to clear Hafiz. He had the height, but not the distance or the power behind that shot. Sudhakar, pressure building on him. 16 of 18. On the other end, Anil was playing nicely, so he just may need to just rotate strike at this stage. Up and over. Straight to third man though. Doesn't need to do anything out of the ordinary here, Sudhakar. If he can just rotate the strike for the next 2-3 overs, then let Anil have the maximum strike. And that will be perfect for Altrad. Have wickets in hand. This is going to be an interesting battle now. He's got 2 men back for that short ball. And he bowls it wide off stump. It's a wide delivery. So what he's trying to do here, Jamshed, is he would want to make him fetch from off stump through the leg side. Shorter boundaries from the pavilion end through the leg side. It's about a 55-yard hit, I presume. And with the wind as well. So that's where the batters will get tempted playing through the leg side. This time cracked away on the offside. Straight to the sweeper. Ali Abid. Good stuff here from Jamshed. Not bowling that middle and leg stump line. Because if he does stray on to that sort of line, easy pickings here with the wind for the right hander. And Anil hit a maximum of him. That was a peaky in the previous over. UPro Ramadan Rumble 2025 Abu Dhabi. You're underway here. First game of the tournament. He lofts him this time. And that's beautifully done. 6. What a good shot. The intentions were always looking to hit over the top. Previously, he didn't time it. That first ball of the over, but this time he gets enough on it to go all the way for 6. 81 for 1. This partnership is looking promising here for Altrad, and they're looking to get a move on. Excellent over, this one. 12 runs so far of the first 4 deliveries. So the pressure is back on Jamshed. He's got mid-off up in the ring, so can't afford to go full on that middle and off stump line. He goes short, and he goes for it with the wind onto the grass banks for 6. Back-to-back sixes here from Saudagar. That's beautifully done. That was always the danger. If he balls short and onto the body, this time he got inside the line. Almost scooped it. Got under it. Enough pace and bounce in the surface. And wind does the rest. Short boundary as well. That's not the line. 18 of the over. A real momentum here for Altrad with this over. They're looking good. They played a lot of cricket here, so they know the conditions. Last ball of the 10th. He smashes him through the offside. Nobody moves. 4 more. 22 of the over. Terrific shot from Saudagar. Again, touch of width there. He got himself into a great and a strong position there. 91 for 1 after 10. Look at that last over, the 10th one, producing 22. And that Worms, they're going up. Nice momentum here. Look at that 7th over, 8th over. So they are on the charge. These two. 91 for the loss of just a wicket. Fad Nawaz comes in with his left arm spin. Looking to get few overs through with his left arm spin. This move could go both ways here. Might just surprise you. Get one to skid on and just... Oh, this is going to be close. That dive may have saved him there. It's such a good partnership. You got to be careful here. That arm ball skidding on, played with soft hands on the offside. And that throw was a bit high. The moment it took him to bring it back onto the stumps, UPro Ramadan. That dive also played a vital role there. Oh, shy at the stumps. Well, they're asking the question. It was a direct hit there. And I think he's made it. It's all happening here. Taking on the arm. Again, pushed away on the offside. And it was good throw from Jamshed, who was a brilliant fielder. Nicely played, square of the wicket. They're doing it nicely. They got a huge over the previous one. Now they're just looking to rotate strike, and that's the right approach. Again, looking for that single, not there. Decent over coming in from Fad Nawaz. He's just managed to keep it relatively tied here. Important delivery. Oh, this could be a chance at the bowler's end. Now they get back in time. Good over from Fad Nawaz. 11 gone, 97 for 1.
11 overs gone. The Altrad CC are going along well. 97. They've lost only one wicket. That was the early wicket of Surjit Manohar Das after giving a good start. Struck 3 beautiful boundaries, but then Hafizur Rahman getting the better of him. But since then, it has been these two, the captain Midun Sudhakar and Anil Narayanan. They've steadied the ship, and this partnership is now growing in stature and in confidence, which is now worth 70 runs. So an absolute belter of a track. Midun Sudhakar reading the conditions so well, and he knew that it's a very good wicket to bat on. So winning the toss, he had no hesitations to be batting first, and so far that decision has paid dividends to them. Right, then it's going to be Zohaib Zubair once again reintroduced into the attack. Economical first over though. Beautifully ball, top class delivery. Now this is going to be a very interesting contest because Zohaib Zubair, he's one of those bowlers who's very precise with his line and lengths, and also will vary his pace beautifully. So 2 set batters in the middle will definitely try to take him on. He does so. It's in his zone, in his arc. He goes big, and that's a huge maximum. The margin of error becomes so minimal on this track. Zohaib bowling slightly fuller, and look at that. Shuffling across the stumps, getting his front foot forward, and a beautiful cricketing stroke. Has absolutely smashed that, and that's a biggie. So not the best of starts here by Zohaib Zubair. Always puts a bowler under tremendous pressure. If you go for early runs in the start of your over, you're always thinking, how do I now come back and try to ensure that I don't leak many runs. Beautifully ball. That's an excellent delivery. Completely can see, entice the batter to come forward, and beautifully deceiving him with that nice little wrist spin. So there is something for the spinners. But the challenge is you need to bowl slightly slower. That's been hammered away towards mid-wicket. Excellent bit of fielding. He's certainly saved a couple of runs for his side. Zohaib Zubair, he's either bowling too full or either too short. He's not been able to find the right channel so far. He's been a little wavered. Would want to finish off this over strong by bowling those couple of deliveries slightly fuller. Now this is in the air. Is this a chance? Oh, that was there in the air for miles, and Fahad Nawaz, the captain, just could not reach in time. Bowling it away from his arc, Zohaib Zubair. And following was Midun Sudhakar. Yeah, in the end, I think it should go down as a chance and should have been taken, because he had plenty of time to come underneath the ball. Right then, last ball. Beautifully bowled, slightly quicker and equally well played with the soft hands to close out another successful over for Altrad CC. It's 12 gone, 108 for 1. Well, so far, things are looking quite bright for Altrad CC. They're up and running. And still 8 more overs to go. So that 200 is certainly on the cards. Fahad Nawaz, who's not a regular left-arm spinner, they might just try to target him. Heaved away towards mid-wicket. Excellent bit of fielding. That will definitely uplift the mood of the camp. And these are the little moments where you need to stop the run flow. Look at that effort. Brilliantly done. Kept his eyes onto the ball right till the end and knew where the skirting is. So well done in the end. Short delivery. It's been pushed away towards short third. Another single. This has been a very sensible approach by both the batters. Anil Narayanan, he took his time initially, got his eye in the middle, and once he applied himself in the middle, that's where he shifted gears and just cashing onto those loose deliveries on the other end. Bidun Sudhakar. That is one man on a mission. That is punched away beautifully once again. They will try to come back for the second. And direct hit would have been interesting. Fahad, you can see, is not very pleased with that throw. Look at that. Just a simple push. And straight away, the intention was clear by both the batters. They were always willing to come back for the second. And this has been one of the highlights of this innings. Yes, we have seen those huge sixes so far. A total of 4 sixes. But then again, the singles and doubles. That is something which Altrad CC should be very happy with in the end. Applying pressure on the fielders in the center. Short delivery has been cut away once again, but this time straight into the hands of the fielder will only be a single. So Fahad Nawaz, I would say a part-timer. You don't really see him bowl much often. They've gone with 3 medium paces and 3 spinners. Beautifully done. The ball just holding its line and following the batter. Decent over by Fahad. It's 13 gone, 114 for 1. Right then, just the last 7 overs to go. And 6 bowling options have been utilized by the captain Fahad Nawaz. Mohammad Jamshed, he was very expensive in the 3rd over he bowled. And talking about Fahad Nawaz, the captain, introducing himself later on, has been the standout bowler so far. He's been economical, bowling those perfect areas. And even Zohaib Zubair, after such a good start, gave away only 5 runs. Even he too was taken for a few runs in the last over he bowled. So, testing times here for Lexington shotguns. They need to stop the run flow at this stage. That's going to be a wide. So the idea is right here from Zohaib Zubair. He's trying to bowl away from the arc of Anil Narayanan, because anything a bit fuller in his zone, Anil, he gets into those excellent positions and will take you downtown. Yeah, this is a much better delivery now from Zohaib. But the problem has been the consistency. Zohaib Zubair, mind you, he's a seasonal campaigner. He's played a lot of domestic cricket here in the UAE lately. And he's a genuine wicket taker, mind you. Gets those important breakthroughs in the important stages of the game. But today he's trying to do a little bit too extra. Nicely lofted, inside out shot. It's going to be a long chase. The fielder has given it up. What a delightful stroke here by Anil Narayanan. Sublime timing. Look at that. Oh, brilliant stuff. Can't really emphasize more when he is in this kind of a mood and a flow is Anil Narayanan. Now both the batters are very close to be reaching their personal milestones of 50. Sudhakar needs only 1, and Anil Narayanan, I won't be surprised if he tries to get that 50 in with a glory hit. Too close to cut. A very risky shot to opt in the end. But such is the wicket that we have seen so far. The ball hasn't really kept low as for my liking. It's coming onto the bat so nicely. So you can see now they are really trusting the wicket, going at the back foot, cutting it, because they know that the ball is not going to keep low. Oh, that's called a no ball. And the captain Fahad Nawaz will not be pleased with this. A spinner, Zohaib Zubair, overstepping on that occasion. That's a very rare sight. Zohaib Zubair, I don't remember if I've seen this man ever bowling no balls, and that too in a form of overstepping. So it has been one-way traffic so far. Advantage Altrad CC. Zohaib Zubair to be bowling a free hit. Now Anil, he's got an opportunity to get his 50 in style. Fired it towards the leg side. Yeah, the idea was right here from Zohaib. Trying to just bowl onto his pads there, but Anil is very smart. He knew that the ball is always going to go towards the leg side and letting that one go alone. Right then, the free hit stays. Goes hard, smashes it down the ground. Will only be. Oh, what just happened there? The body language is not looking too good in the middle for Lexington shotguns. It was a regulation take, which should have been only a single. It has been converted into a boundary. Very, very casual effort, sloppy work to say the least. And he cannot believe what he just did there. Yeah, also the keeper has gone quiet, Atiq Rahman. I know he's a person really is chirpy behind the stumps and is always getting onto the nerves of the batters. But today, I think it's just the onslaught coming in. And both the batters have reached the 50 mark. Tremendous stuff. Excellent batting display by Anil. And also Midhun Sudhakar, the captain, getting valuable 50 runs in just 35 deliveries. This is in the air. How far is this gone? Far enough. Another maximum. It's not only turning out to be a long over, it's also turning out to be quite an expensive over. Look at that, tossed up. A lot of width has been offered, but the problem was Zohaib is once again gone too fuller. You can't afford to do that when you're bowling to a batter who's already batting in 50s. So surely now Altrad CC, they will be eyeing more than 200, even 220 is on the cards. And that is all because of these two men in the center turning on the heat. And so far the bowlers are running out of options. This one has been hit towards the cover region. And once again they will take a couple of runs. It's turned out to be a huge over. And things not looking too bright here for Lexington shotguns. After 14, it's 135 for 1. Well, the buildings are getting taller and taller. And that was a massive over. Zohaib Zubair finding it difficult to bowl in those perfect lengths, I would say. The line was right, but the length and also the pace, he was getting very predictable, trying to bowl quicker. That's what happens when the bowlers, they're gone for early runs. The first couple of balls, that's where they try to just do a lot of things in the center and lose their focus. The captain Fahad Nawaz to continue, rightfully so. He's been the standout bowler so far. Very economical, comes down the track and he gets an important breakthrough for his side. The captain has picked a very important wicket at a crucial juncture of this game. It was slightly wider and chasing onto that was Midhun. But nonetheless, this has been a terrific knock, putting his team into a very commanding position, getting those 50 valuable runs in just 36 deliveries. It's 135 for 2. A timely wicket coming in for Lexington Shotguns. Losing a wicket at a very unopportune time. You don't want to be having a new batter. It's going to be Vishnu Raj. Another batter is known for those big hits. The stage is set for him. And now I think the message will be loud and clear to the batters who will walk in. They will try to just keep up with this momentum and go for the big shots. Oh, that could have been an absolute blinder of a take. Fahad Nawaz cannot believe his luck. At times, it just gets stuck in your hands, but the reflection, look at that. He had minimal time to react, and Fahad Nawaz was on the verge of picking up another wicket. Short delivery, Vishnu Raj placing it gently towards mid-wicket. Bit of a stutter, all wrong end. He should have thrown it towards the non-striker end. Now, this is one way to really stop the run flow of scoring by picking up consistent wickets, which has been one area of concern for Lexington Shotguns after picking up one wicket early on in the power play. Since then, the two batters, Anil Narayanan and Mithun Sudhakar, have been severe against the medium paces, against the spinners. Just Fahad Nawaz, the captain, he's been economical so far. Cut away beautifully with his protection. Will only be a single. So that's what happens when you lose a wicket. Don't get those runs and the momentum shifts on to the fielding side. And this is what they should be looking for. Try to pick up wickets. Well, this is in the air. This could be another one. Very, very lucky falling in the vacant area and getting two more valuable runs. It was short, it was there to be hit, and Vishnu Raj, I think his eyes would have been lit up. Tried to hit a little too hard, got a lot of elevation, not the distance. And lucky escape for Vishnu. Goes high in the air. This is miles up in the air. And that has been taken. So very good catch. Kept his eyes on the ball right till the end. It's turned out to be an excellent over for Fahad Nawaz, opting to stick around with him and trying to give one more over. And he's picked up two important wickets. It's 15 gone, 139 for 3. What a brilliant over witnessed by the captain Fahad Nawaz, picking up two important wickets, getting an important breakthrough, and now he's gone back to his medium pace. It's going to be Mohammad Mohsin steaming in. Drifting onto the leg side, and I think Atiq, he's done extremely well. Otherwise, this would have been 5 wides in the end. Very acrobatic and athletic stuff behind the stumps, Atiq. He's done well. Yeah, trying to bring the ball in sharply towards Anil. The problem was he was coming in, starting from the middle and leg stump. And the ball just kept on going away from the batter, from the keeper. And not the best of starts once again, giving 3 extra runs to start off proceeding. I would have loved to see Fahad Nawaz given one more over to Sohaib Zubair, because now Mithun Sudhakar, he's back into the dugout. That's been worked away towards the long off region. Bit of a relay, and they will get a couple of more runs into the tally. Yes, I understand he did go for a few runs, did Sohaib Zubair, but he is a genuine wicket taker, and you can't really afford to be taking a gamble because if you can knock out Anil Narayanan at this stage, because you know he's really going after the spinners, so there's a high possibility he will give you a chance. There will be a miss hit. But then Fahad showing trust and faith in Mohammad Mohsin, pulling his second spell. Cut away into the hands of Gopa Kumar. Also, Hafiz Rahman could be a good option. After only, of course, Fahad Nawaz, I think he will be definitely bowling that one last over of his. He's been tremendous today in the opening game. It was very surprising to see in the last season Fahad Nawaz not really bowling. Didn't really have the best of seasons with the bat. Don't remember seeing him bowl in the last season, but so far he's been absolutely spot on and leading his team from the front. Short cutaway once again. Gopa in action. He's an absolute live wire in the field is Gopa in that region, who is the point gully. Yeah, you can see right smile on his face. He's enjoying his cricket out there. Bowled beautifully in the first over, but then slightly expensive in the second one. Beautifully bowled, Mohammad Mohsin. Now this is where he'll bring his experience into play. He is a bowler who knows how to be bowling with the new ball. Just rolling his fingers over, and you can see that the batter didn't really read that in the end. I think he's also done some injury to himself in the end. Mohammad Mohsin, you don't want your ace bowler Mohammad Mohsin to be getting injured in the very first game of this tournament. A total of 17 extras is what we've seen so far, and that is something which Lexington shotguns, they need to pull up their socks and ensure they don't leak runs in the form of extra. 17 in a T20 format in a span of 15 overs. I think it's a bit on the higher side. Goes for that ram shot, and he's got plenty of bat on this one. It's racing away towards the boundary. And this is brilliant batting by Anil. He's really toying around with Mohammad Mohsin. Can see he just shuffle across the stumps. Mohammad even then opting to bowl fuller to him. Could have just easily banged it short and deceive Anil. But then gifting him that fuller delivery and getting into a tremendous position. Racing on to 66 in just 45 deliveries. Playing a match-winning knock. And also with that lovely boundary, 150 is on the mark for Altrad CC. Beautifully bowled once again, taking all the pace off. And they will come back for the second. Brilliant bit of running. Excellent coordination between these two men in the center. And once again, good over for Altrad. It's 16 gone. 152 for 3. Right, then just the last 4 overs to go, and no surprises. It is Fahad Nawaz going to be bowling out his spell. Tremendous. Just the 16 runs and 2 important wickets at important juncture of the game. Yayan, who's made his way in the center, also does not have any time whatsoever to get his eye in the middle. Straight away doing the right thing, getting Anil back on strike. Excellent delivery once again. Fahad He's really bowling those perfect channels, and also the line has been the key. Well, the right time to introduce you to my co-com. It's going to be once again Asghar Khan joining in. Welcome, Asghar.
Thank you so much, Uwais Ali. What a good innings from Anil. Really. The way he's applied himself, 69 of 47. But the job is not done as yet. He's well settled. He's got to be there right till the end. Use of the feet. And they'll be looking to come back for the second flat, hard throw, but well away from the stumps. That enabled him to get back comfortably. Well, talking about Fahad Nawaz, what a good move to bring himself on. He's a much underrated bowler, but he's bowled really well here. 2 for 21.
Yeah, I think brave is the right word, because there were 5 bowlers who bowled before him and they were going for a few runs. So he took the responsibility and the matters in his own hands. And so far, he's been spot on. Well, I think the commentator's curse has gotten on to Fahad Nawaz. Marginally short. And Anil, he has absolutely dismissed this from his presence.
Well, that was a hit me ball. Down the leg side, halfway down. Easy pickings when you're batting on 69 and he's played superbly. Fahad Nawaz will be disappointed. That's a first real loose delivery he's bowled.
Yeah, I think he was just trying to bowl a little quicker. But the ball drifting onto the leg side and also was too short. Yeah, that's much better. Taking the pace away, shy the stumps and directed would have been very, very interesting. And that's the end of the spell of Fahad Nawaz. Excellent figures. 4 overs, 28 is given and picked up 2 important wickets. It's 17 gone. 164 for 3. Well, just the last 3 overs remaining. So I think Hafiz Rahman, he should be the one to be bowling the 18th and the 20th over, because he's been spot on. He's been the most economical bowler so far. And Hafiz, mind you, he really knows how to be bowling with the old ball. Yes, he does swing the ball and makes life difficult for the opening batters in the first 6 overs. But I think he's a dead specialist bowler as well. Will bowl those block hole deliveries. Will bowl those slow bouncers which will hold up into the surface. So that's my take on Asghar Khan.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more to you, Uwais Ali, because he's got the experience and this surface should suit him with those slow deliveries. There's a fair bit of grass on the track, so far it's so good. He's played so well, but Hafiz has got that experience and it's very important last 3 overs because the stage is set. Anil playing beautifully on 78 Lexington. They got to be careful that they don't go for plenty here in the last 3 overs.
Yeah, I think anything below 200, Lexington shotguns, they'll be taking that any day. Anything beyond 200 is just going to play around back of your mind, that psychological factor that you're chasing 200. Right, then it's going to be Hafiz to be bowling the 18th over, and straight away the ball hooping in sharply, but then not getting the line right. Another couple of extras. That has been a serious area of concern, Asghar.
Yeah, first game of the tournament, the bowlers haven't quite got it right for Lexington. It was a good swinging Yorker, but the direction was the problem. And just straying onto the pads there.
Steaming in once again, Hafiz. Oh, that is a beautiful delivery. Well, it's quite surprising to see Asghar Khan. We are into the 18th over and Hafiz, he is still bringing the ball sharply in the air.
That's quite surprising. I'm sure that it's not the conventional movement. I think maybe that ball is just tailing in here. He's getting the ball to go away here, just tailing back into the right-handers. 167 for 3. Another good delivery. Getting that curve. 169.3. This has been a good over. Apart from that, spot on here.
Well, considering the fine leg is in the circle, we might just see that the scoop and the ram shot coming into play. He's going to go fuller, straighter, beautifully done once again. Hafizur Rahman. He is seriously bowling with a lot of heat and also bringing the ball sharply in towards the right-handers.
Wonderful bowling here from Hafiz. Is keeping the ball full, not giving the right hander the room to really get under it.
That's turning out to be a decent over so far. Hafiz Rahman is really bowling beautifully here. Charging in once again. This is hit in the air. Chance, very close. The fielder Zohaib Zubair down that long on position. It's turning out to be an excellent over. And good to see, he's not getting predictable at all. We saw the first three deliveries bringing in sharply, trying to bowl those block hole deliveries, but on that occasion, just taking all the pace of the ball and making the batter trying to go for that big shot in the end.
Well, that's where the experience comes into play. When you played at the highest level for a long time, he's done a brilliant job here. Oh, bit of improvisation that has put him off, and that has gone all the way for 6. What a good shot here from Anil.
Oh my. How do we emphasize more on this one? He is toying with Hafizur Rahman. You can see what Anil did. Really put him off guard. First, wanted to just put that impression he'll go for the ram shot, but just at the last flicker of a second, Hafiz banging in shot. He got into an excellent position and he smashed it out of the park.
Well, for once he's foxed him. He's foxed a lot of batsmen over the years of Hafizur Rahman. He's a fine bowler, but what a good shot it was. I think that little bit of improvisation, putting him off guard, and forced him to go length, and that's brilliantly done. And that ball has disappeared. And someone has got to rescue that one. 177. What you make of this total, Owais Ali?
I think looking at the track, they need to ensure from the current situation of the game, they have to reach somewhere around 210, even 220. But the condition has to be that Anil Narayan, and he stays right till the end, and that could be pretty much possible from this stage. And on the other end, I think Yain will have a free hand to just express himself and go out and try to play those big shots.
Absolutely. Well, Anil, 87 of 53, 13 short of a magnificent 100. And what a stage to do it. The first game of Ramadan Rumble 2025, and you set the stage on fire with that magnificent knock. It's unfinished as well. Altrad, they will be desperately hoping that he plays out the remaining those 13 deliveries. Goes full. Perfect result for Altrad, and Anil, he'll keep the strike. 178 for 3 after 18.
Right, there's just the last couple of overs remaining in the first innings. Altrad CC, they will be mighty pleased with the effort. And now we'll have to wait and see. Who does the captain Fahad Nawaz throw the ball to be bowling the penultimate over? I think it has to be Mohammad Mohsin. Yeah, no surprises. It is Mohammad Mohsin because Jamshed, he was very expensive, gave plenty of runs in the last over he bowled in his spell. So Anil Narayanan is just 12 runs shy to be reaching 100 in the opening game. Juicy full toss has been driven away. There's protection in the deep. And this is good from Lexington shotguns. They've got a packed offside field. And they've asked Ranil to just take a single. They would want to have Yayan on strike at this stage of the game.
That's brilliant execution and great thinking as well from the skipper of Lexington. But he's got to execute his skills on regular basis here. Yayan on strike. This time straying onto the pads. You'll feel like he missed out on opportunity there. Meanwhile, they'll come back for a couple.
Well, how many times have we seen in this innings that the batters, they've converted the singles into doubles? That has been one hallmark and the highlight of this innings from Altrad CC. Yeah, going back to our discussion, Mohammad Mohsin, he's got a packed offside field. He's got a deep point. He's got a deep cover in place. And that's where he can just afford to be firing onto that offside channel. But the third man is in the circle, so you have to be careful. Don't bowl it too full. Beautifully done. Excellent delivery, and the ball just kicking off from the surface. And Atiq behind the stumps, I think he was taken by surprise.
Yeah, that extra bit of bounce of a length just got into a slightly awkward position. Normally very safe behind the stumps. That's a very important single in the context of the game because it brings Anil back on strike. And boy, he's played well. 89 of 55. It'll be a fitting end to the innings if he gets to 100.
Yeah, tailor-made situation for Anil. It's the last 9 legal deliveries remaining. Goes for the ramp shot, and he's got plenty of bat on this one. Improvisation at its best.
Terrific execution. Under pressure here. Going for that Yorker. Got outside the line. Well, that's wonderful stuff here. In the process, lost balance, but who cares? 4 runs.
Yeah, he's such a intelligent batter, Anil Narayanan. Mind you, he really need to have very good eyes to be playing these kind of shots. You can see he kept his eyes onto the ball right till the end and then just guiding it, placing it to perfection for a boundary. Nothing much I think Mohammad Mohsin could have done. It was a good delivery trying to target onto the stumps by bowling a block hole ball. Comes in once again, Mohammad Mohsin bangs it short. It's been cut away into the hands. Will only be a single. So Yayan will now have the privilege and the license to go all out and try to clear the boundary in this last ball.
Absolutely, he's got to go for it. 187 for 3, 7 of 7. He's a fine young player, but I'm afraid at this stage of the game it's just not good enough. He's got to get a boundary here. On the other end, Anil will be hoping to get the strike in the last over. 187 for 3, last ball. Oh, Mohsin's spell touch expensive, none for 35. Goes wide of off stump. And it's been given as a wide. That's a fair call.
Yeah, Mohammad Mohsin doesn't really seem to be pleased with the decision of the umpire. You can see that the batters shuffle across the stumps. Yeah, that is a wide. Very good decision once again. Umpiring standards have been magnificent so far here in Abu Dhabi. Well, this is up in the air. Chance. And decent attempt in the end. Could have gone down as one of the best catches we would have seen in the opening game. Nonetheless, another productive over for Altrad.
A great effort, but ideal result here for Altrad because it will allow Anil to get back on strike. Usman with a desperate effort couldn't hang on to that one. 190 for 3 after 19.
Oh, what a phenomenal knock. Delightful stuff to say the least. Anil Narayanan came out to open the innings. He might just carry the bat in the first innings. 6 runs shy to reaching his 100. What a tremendous start. Hafiz steaming in once again. Oh, that is a horrid delivery. I think just slipped out of the hands.
Attempted Yorker there, going horribly wrong. Going for that block all delivery. Well, Anil is played so well to be able to control the innings, the way he's paced the innings. What a stage for him to get 100. Just need one solid blow to clear the fence and go to 100. 191 for 3. Hafizur Rahman steaming in here. This time is gone up and over. Desperate effort. Got a hand to it. It was Fad Nawaz with the brilliant attempt. And they come back for the second.
Yeah, let's just call that as a half chance. Once again, not sticking into the hands. And that's not the first time we are seeing Lexington shotguns not holding on to these half chances. Anil Narayanan just 4 runs away to be reaching his 100. Third man in the circle, fine in the circle. Is he brave enough to play the ram shot? That's the question. Oh, you bet he is. But then we'll get only a single. And good news for Lexington shotguns because Yayan is going to be the man on strike.
That's good bowling because he moved a little too early here. And that allowed Hafiz, the sighter, pushed it across a little to that off stump. Couldn't get enough bat on it. Full toss. Worked away on the onside. Another single. Anil gets back on strike now. 3 shy of 100. (97 of 59). Possibly he's got a couple of deliveries. If he gets off strike, it'll be a pity for him that he's played so well. He deserves 100 here. 195, which is a competitive total. 195 for 3 with 3 more deliveries. Change of angle here from Hafizur Rahman coming round the wicket. I tell you what, if he misses his length, that becomes a slot delivery. Oh, crashed away through the offside. This might well be it. It's 100 for Anil Narayan. What a way to start off the campaign. First 100 of Ramadan Rumble 2025. Look at that one, sliced away. This is outstanding.
Well, take a bow, young man. Anil Narayanan, you are a true champion in the making. 101 in just 60 deliveries. He's put his team into a very commanding position. This has been a fearless and a courageous knock by Anil. And it's been really getting onto the nerves of the bowlers of Lexington. Still a couple of more deliveries to go though.
Throughout the innings, I love the way he paced his innings. Right from the outset, looked in control. He's picked his spots. And there was improvisation as well. He's got it spot on the back of this brilliant 100. Altrad, they managed to post a very good total. Another full toss, gets past Fad Nawaz. Doesn't get past him. That's good effort. Diving away.
Yeah, and also with that single, Altrad CC have reached the 200 mark. This is a very good and a challenging target. They've already posted one last delivery. And Yayan will look to go hard. On the other end, Hafiz want to pick up a wicket or even a dot delivery. Last delivery coming up. Hafiz steaming it, coming around the wicket. Goes hard, goes big. That is a humongous hit. Yayan finish off the inning with style with a majestic maximum.
Oh, what a shot. Finally gets hold of it. A length ball coming into his arc and sweetly timed away. Brilliant way to finish the innings. 206 for 3 after 20 overs. Tremendous 100 here from Anil. 102 of 61. On a very good batting wicket. There you go, that man, Anil Narayan. 102 of 61 deliveries. 50 there for... You got from Sodagar of 36 deliveries. Good, that was a very good partnership and good finish from Jajan. 22 extras from Lexington shotgun. They'll be disappointed with that bowling effort. Gopal Kumar was decent up front. Hafizur Rahman got a little bit of tap towards the end. 1 for 41. 2 wickets there for Fahd Nawaz. He was the pick of the bowlers. Mohsin and Jamshed were also expensive, along with Zuhaib Zubair. A lot was expected from him, but pretty ordinary day for him with the ball. Overall, it's a very good total on this track, but Lexington shotgun, they have got a very strong batting lineup. They will fancy their chances chasing this one down. UPro Ramadan Rumble game first. Altrad versus Lexington is 207 is the target for Lexington shotgun when we come back after the break at 10 runs, 10.35 runs per over. Till then, we'll take a short break and back with the run chase.
beautiful city here in Abu Dhabi. It is a cool evening here. We are done and dusted for the first innings. And it is Altrad CC posting a huge total 206 on any kind of surface on any given day. That is a very good total that they have achieved. And it's not going to be so easy. The first 6 overs are going to be so crucial. You need to ensure you set the tone, lay the platform. And the 2 openers walking out would want to get off to a flyer. Try to get somewhere around 65, 70 and not lose more than 1 wicket. Wickets are going to play a huge and a key role. No surprises, it's going to be Fahad Nawaz. Opening the innings, the captain led from the front beautifully in the first innings. Excellent bowling figures, but the job is not done yet. They need to chase down 207 in the allotted 20 overs, and we are in for a fascinating run chase.
Absolutely, the start, you summed it up, Ovaisali, is going to be crucial from both sides. If Altrad can manage to pick a few wickets, well, that total of over 200 is going to get much steeper on the other end. They need a good start, and these 2 are stroke makers. This man on your screen, Sandeep Singh Sandhi, he does like to go big. First delivery here. It looks so Carter cramps him for room.
Oh, it's an interesting field setup they've got for Sandeep Singh Sandhi. They've opted to take a long off and a long on in position. Right, as we speak, they have now made a minor adjustment. The long on is now in the circle, and they've gone for a deep mid wicket.
So they've done their homework. They know that he's a big striker of the ball through that area and drill down the ground mid on. Little fumble. That's not great. It allows him that single.
Yeah, it's such a destructive opener, Sandeep Singh Sandhi and Altrad CC. Knowing the class and the caliber of Sandeep, they would really want to see his back as quickly as they can, because if he stays for 5 to 6 over, Asghar, it really has that tendency to really take the game away from the opponents in a jiffy.
Absolutely, because he does operate at a very high strike rate. Clean striker of the ball. And that sort of player, if you can remove him early, that will be vital.
Good to see. Arqam Abbasi, left arm spinner. He's got a slip in place. Aggressive attacking approach. Playing it with soft hands, and Fahad Nawaz will get a couple of runs. This is going to be close and direct hit. Things would have been so interesting in the middle. I think he's made his ground in the end.
Halfway there, he realized that he has got to put a real effort in here. Always looking to convert those ones into twos. And he knew that he was in trouble there. That dive saved him.
Yeah, I think the captain Fahad Nawaz, he'll have to be slightly careful when he's running with Sandeep Singh Sandhi, because by far he's not one of those who's lightning quick in the stump. So need to ensure you get those easy couple of runs. There's no point taking risk and putting Sandeep Singh Sandhi in danger. Creates room. This is in the air. Not getting it off the middle of the bat. Will get only a single. So far, so good.
So far, so good. Wonderful stuff from Abbasi. First 6 overs, so crucial. If they can keep the lid on here and keep them around under 50, pick up a couple of wickets, well, this is going to be a tough run chase for Lexington. But if they get off to a flyer, we have seen this pitch playing really well.
And also talking about the bowling resources which Team Altrad possess, they don't really have much medium paces. They rely on the spinners. That's drifting onto the leg side, will be called an extra. Yeah, coming back to my point. Not having many medium paces on this surface and having 5 to 6 spinners, what do you make of that decision, Asghar?
May not be a bad ploy, but still early days in the tournament, we are not quite sure how this track is playing. Well, that is a very good shot. Little bit of width, little bit of length, and beautifully played.
Yeah, what a delightful stroke by Sandeep Singh Sandhi. And this shot will definitely give him a lot of confidence. Yeah, too full in his arc, in his zone. And Sandeep Singh Sandhi, well, he could have easily played it down the ground, but he knew that there's nobody patrolling towards the offside region. So just creating a bit of room and executing the shot beautifully, getting a boundary. Short delivery, it's been pummeled away towards deep mid wicket, and back-to-back boundaries.
Not a great way to finish that over. Started off with so much promise, but couple of deliveries overcompensating. Looking to push that one through. Short ball, and he's absolutely nailed it for 4. 13 of the first.
Well, just getting the news from our statsmen that Lexington shotguns, they'll have to chase this down in 18 overs. And that's all because of the slow over rate in the first innings that has caused them a couple of overs, 12 legal deliveries. What do you make of that, Asghar Khan?
That is a serious blow. Losing 2 overs when you're chasing over 200. And that really is a bit of a blow here.
That's going to be Nair to be sharing the new ball alongside Arkham. Gave away a few runs, started off so nicely, just those last couple of deliveries. One opting to bowl 2 full and then a drag down short delivery. And Sandeep Singh Sandhi, on these surfaces, margin of error becomes so minimal.
Makes room. That's good bowling. These medium paces, military medium pace on this track with the wicketkeeper up, I think it's going to be tricky.
Yeah, you need to ensure, at least for the first 6 overs, when the ball is having that hardness, try to bowl onto the stumps. If you offer any kind of width to these batters, they will really pounce on it. And so far, Nair is bowling in the perfect channel. Have to wait for the signal of the umpire. Was that from the bat, or is it going to be a leg by? I think yes, it has come off his bat. So single to Fahad, and good news that Sandeep Singh Sandhi is back on strike.
He's back on strike, but he's got to keep his shape here. Can't get sucked into playing across the line with someone like Nair bowling wicket to wicket. He's got protection on the leg side. That square leg well out in front of square. Nicely struck through the offside. Nobody moves. That is a very good shot from Sandhi.
Well, elegance personified by Sandeep Singh Sandhi. We know he's a power hitter, but look at this finesse from Sandeep Singh Sandhi. Just bisecting between the 2 fielders and placing it to perfection. Getting 4 vital runs for his side. So the chase is on. 18 for no loss. I think, Asghar Khan, it's a very good wicket to bat on. And I think we might just go down into the last over of this game.
He's knocked him over. There you go. Just playing across the line. That was a bit of a sin there from Sandeep Singh Sandhi. What a breakthrough.
Well, they have gotten the big fish, Sandeep Singh Sandhi. Look at this delivery. Swinging in so late and going across the line was Sandeep. Got himself into a very awkward position. This is a big blow. Altrad CC, they know the value of this wicket. And not the best of starts. They have picked up Sandeep Singh. It's 18 for 1. Makes his way in the center. Ali Abid is walked in just the second over. Sandeep Singh Sandhi overs was off to a blistering start until that rash shot coming from him, just losing his patience and focus, and Nair getting the better of him. And I'm pretty much optimistic Fahad Nawaz, the captain here, have just told Ali Abid what Nair is trying to do. He's keeping the line precise towards the leg stump and the middle stump, and from there he's taking the ball away from the right-handers, and that too very late.
Absolutely, you got to look to him. Play him straight as possible. Good delivery. Off the mark there. 19 for 1 after 2 overs.
Was such an eventful start to the first opening game of UPro Ramadan Rumble 2025. Already we've seen 100, we've seen 200 on the board, and now the chase is definitely on. Lexington Shotgun CC, they have got that advantage of batting deep. Beautifully bowled. Arkam Abbasi is really keeping the ball and bowling in those excellent channels so far. Was expensive, but then a perfect opportunity to get another wicket or two.
They've done really well. They've removed the dangerous Sandeep Singh Sandy. It was disciplined stuff there from Nair, bowling stump to stump and just played across the line here. This is one thing these batters, they got to ensure here. They look to play as straight as possible.
Well, this is in the air. It's mistimed. Fielder circling underneath and puts it down. Well, he had all the time in the world to come underneath the ball and take a simple chance. But in the end, Fahad Nawaz, the captain, gets alive.
Again opting to play across the line. Big top edge. He seemed to had it covered all the way, and just at the last moment, he shelled it. Will this really cost them?
Yeah, it seems like he just took it a little too casually. Track down delivery. Have to wait for the signal of the umpire. Might just be a wide. Yeah. Another extra added to the telly.
What a break here for Fahad Nawaz, the skipper. That one just straying down the leg side. Good bit of work there from the wicket keeper. At least he got across and saved runs there on the wicket. Nicely played, but this is not good. Fast outfield that may just run away for 4. Good effort from the man in the deep, but they're just not at their A game in the field at the moment, Altrad.
Yeah, and also this is something which we have seen in the first innings. Lexington Shotguns gave, or rather I would say leak a lot of runs, and now this time it's Altrad CC making a slight bit of error. Comes down the track, it's in the air, and he has launched this into the orbit. It's Fahad Nawaz maximum.
This time we got all of it, playing that slog sweep to the shorter side of the boundary, getting it right out of the center of the bat.
Yeah, he's not really getting any turn from this wicket. Surprising to see they've still got a slip in place. Short delivery has been hammered towards the long on region. One bounce into the fence. The captain is decided to cut loose.
He's created a chance early on, but now Fahad Nawaz really getting hold of him. Big over once again. They lost a wicket, but the important thing, they're not backing down here. They're coming in with a counter punch.
Yeah, clearly we can see they are targeting Arkam Abbasi. Very expensive so far. Last delivery. This is hit beautifully once again. Another boundary.
What a way to finish the over. Fahad Nawaz is beginning to hurt them. That drop chance really causing them a lot of problem here. Big over. 37 for 1 after 3.
Nair to continue. No surprises. He's got a packed offside field. 6 fielders have been stationed towards the offside, and that's where Nair will really keep on bowling towards the offside channel and invite the batter to play or go over the head of the fielders on the offside.
Yeah, that brings a risk or two as well, because he's getting the ball to skid on, and if one keeps a little low with that inward movement, he's in business. This time, Wethun over, beautifully played from Ali Abad. He's away with the boundary.
Well, you really need to have special talent to do what Ali Abid just did there. There are 6 fielders stationed on the offside, and still he's managed to find the gap. Look at that, beautifully done. He did not run for it because he knew that this is going towards the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
Great placement. Really, they got to keep on going here, motor along, because they have to chase it down in 18 overs.
Nicely bowled. That's a good comeback delivery. Just adjusting his length marginally, Nair. Yeah, I've seen a lot of Nair lately, and he is a bowler who really uses the new ball to full potential and gets those important early wickets, get those important breakthroughs for you.
Yeah, does the basics right. Bowls wicket to wicket. Keeps it simple. Nicely played from Fahad Nawaz. Good running as well. Fielding has really let them down so far in the first 3.4 overs.
Yeah, they'll have to be switched on. You can't afford to be letting Lexington shotguns getting into the game. As at the moment, it is the men in red or having an upper hand. Beautifully bowled. That is an excellent delivery. And clearly we can see as here, Ali and Fahad, they know that Nair is bowling beautifully with the new ball, so they aren't really taking any unnecessary risks against him.
Yeah, very experienced cricketers, these two. Got to seize that moment, when to attack, when to play smartly. Good comeback here from Nair. 4 gone, 43 for 1.
Well, they've opted to make a change in the power play. They have gone with Riswan Sabir. Not the best of starts. It's a juicy full toss. One bounce into the fence. And Fahad Nawaz, he has unleashed his beast mode on.
Well. Not a great start here. Lucky that he didn't dispatch it all the way for 6. But a boundary to start off. It puts a lot of pressure on the bowler straight away.
Yeah, after you're struck for a boundary in the very first ball, you're always on the back foot. Short delivery and ball just slightly holding up in the surface and coming a bit too late on Fahad. He's absolutely perplexed in the middle.
He's a tricky customer. When he gets it right, those carom balls, he pulls it into the surface as well. So you got to be watching him closely out of the hand. That was the off break.
Yeah, you make a very good point, Asghar Khan. I think these are those kind of wickets where you can't really think, right, I'm just going to bowl in the right areas and the wicket will help and assist me. You need to come out with those variations where it's a batting track. You need to bring all your expertise and experience into play.
Again, nicely struck. Straight to mid-off. Fahad Nawaz didn't watch that ball closely enough. It was short and just went through the shot a little too early. Just a little bit of bounce saved him. That was heading straight to that middle stump.
Yeah, mighty close. Outside edge and put down. Make that the second drop chance in this innings, and it is Fahad Nawaz once again lucky.
Rub of the green going his way. Things are just happening for him. Oh, that was a tough chance, but at this level, you got to take those.
Yeah, these half chances, you need to grasp onto these. It's going to be only a single. So decent over after he was struck for a boundary. He's done well, giving only 4 singles. It's 5 gone, 51 for 1. 51 on the board, still a lot of runs needed, 156 needed. This is in the air, it's in the slot, and it has disappeared into the deserts. Maximum.
He's a magnificent striker of the ball, Ali Abid. He does use that long handle to great effect. That one slightly full into this arc. Not an easy shot against Nair with that sort of line, but he's absolutely nailed it for 6. Dangerous player.
Yeah, this is now a problem for Nair because he doesn't have that pace in his favor. And Ali Abid, you can see he let the ball come to him and tried to play it as late as he could and absolutely just hammered it out of the park. Worked away towards short mid wicket. Might just consider to come back for the second easy couple of runs. So good start, the last over of the power play.
Yeah, they're finding boundaries and finding those maximums on regular intervals, going along nicely. Over 11 runs per over. They're setting up that chase now.
Playing it away from his body, Ali Abid, not really taking his front foot forward. Stand and deliver. Was he trying? Yeah, 148 needed. Don't have much time, mind you. They have to chase it down in 18 overs. Just to remind our viewers, the reason being is because of the slow over rate. It's been absolutely dismissed once again, and a huge maximum for Ali Abid.
He doesn't move his feet a great deal, but he's got a great eye to be able to pick up length early. Such a strong position. He gets into that baseball sort of stance, high back lift, and powerfully done again. Second maximum of the over.
Yeah, such a talented right-handed, stylish batter. He's got the knack of reading the length so early, marginally short, and look at how quickly got into a position, driven down the ground. Will get a single, so it's turned out to be quite a productive over for Lexington Shotguns.
15 of it. One more delivery remaining. It's been a great power play for them. Really superb stuff from these two. 27 for Fahad. Despite those chances, he's played with a lot of heart. Beautifully driven. Oh, another fumble. Can you believe it? That's not great stuff here from Altrad. In the field, they got to be really switched on if they are to compete. 67 for 1 after 6. 67 for 1 after 6 overs. It's been an excellent power play for Lexington, going over 11 runs per over. They need a lot more. Nicely struck from Fahd Nawaz. That's beautifully played. Another fumble. Can you believe it? It's been quite a horrible show in the field from Altrad. Nice cover drive. You can't let boundaries go like that. Already drop few catches. Really, they have to get it right. Down the leg side. It's going to be wides as well. So runs are really flowing here. They've got to do something. That was the off break. Straying onto the pads. Nicely struck this time. Doesn't pierce the offside field. 73 for 1. 134 required. Worked away on the onside. Another single here. Good stuff from Riswan. He's bowled well so far. He hasn't had the luck. Got Fahd Nawaz dropped at short third man. His first over. That's good cricket there from Fahd Nawaz. They need to be smart here. They got 9 wickets in hand. Big strikers of the ball likes of Usman. Salman Radawa still to come. And Ali Awad also playing really well. That's an excellent over. Despite that misfield. 7 gone, 75 for 1. $75 for 1 after 7 overs. Mind you, they need to chase it down in just 18 overs. Lexington, so the pressure is on them. 132 of remaining 11 overs. Poor delivery to start off from Surjit. Just going on with the arm. Good bit of work behind the stumps from the wicket keeper. Foolish delivery. Played down the ground for a single. Riswan Sabri is a brilliant fieldsman. They need quality fielding. So far it's been a struggle in the field. That hasn't really helped their cause. 2 drop chances of Fahd Nawaz. Looking to play that cut shot. He's very, very strong in that area, but just played it a little over the top there. Gone underneath his bat. Nicely punched. Again a little fumble. Must be annoying for Altrad in the field. They've done really well with the bat. Posting 207. Makes room. Slaps that one through the offside. Work for the man. at long off. Not a great throw there. An easy couple of runs at the end. Fahd Nawaz is playing with great intent here. Eighty for one. They got to keep going here. Makes room, slow through the air. Extra cover. This time does well. A decent over in the context of the game. Just 6 runs. Crucial delivery. If he goes for a single, the job is done. He drops it short, but Ali Abid finds the fielder at deep square leg. 7 of the over. 8 gone. 82 for 1 Lexington. $82 for 1 after 8 overs. They need 125 of the last 10. Mind you, they will have to chase it down in 18 overs. 2 overs were deducted for slow over rate for Lexington. This time he goes big here, long off. It's that sort of day where nothing seems to go to a hand, and that was short of mid-off. Yajan with a quickish delivery. It was short, but Ali Abid couldn't really get hold of it. He drops it short. He pulls him. Finds the man. Finally, Fahd Nawaz. Luck runs out. And a catch being taken at mid-wicket. It was a poor delivery. It was a hit-me ball. And he smashes it straight down the throat of mid-wicket. Just hanging on to that one. A breakthrough just at the right time for Altrad. They got rid of a set Fahd Nawaz for 37. 83 for 2. $83 for 2. Usman Pandit comes into the middle. Very talented right-hander. Very good striker of the ball. He comes at a stage where they really need someone to get on with it. Yajan with another shortish delivery. Punched off the back foot. Gets off the mark. A lot will depend on Ali Abid now. They need him to go all the way, like Anil did in the first inning with that magnificent 100. That one just stayed down a little. Bottom edge there. 84 with that single. 85 for 2. Beautiful conditions here. UPro Ramadan Rumble 2025 underway with the first game. Promises to be a cracker. Heaved away on the leg side. They got to field well here. This second half of their fielding effort. The spectators, they are enjoying themselves, finding themselves on the camera. They are having fun. Plenty of support here for the local side. Altrad, beautifully played through the offside. Ali Abid is a special player. In this kind of mood, you gave him room offside off stump. Beautifully carved away. Doesn't move his feet much, but those hands, they're magic. 90 for 2 after 9. Ninety for 2 after 9 overs. Lexington. Oh, nicely struck. Good bit of work. That is a lot better. And everybody is applaud that effort. They got plenty of local support here. Altrad being the home side, taking on Lexington Shotgun in the first game of Ramadan Rumble 2025. This is evenly poised, I would say. 8 wickets in hand, strong batting lineup. That's good stuff here from Surjit. He's bowling it slow through the air. The dugout, relatively relaxed. You got Salman Randhawa there padded up. He'll be the key in this run chase, along with the owner Nakash Khan, who's a wonderful mentor as well. That's a wonderful shot. Get a boundary here. Just when they need boundaries, I think Usman could play a vital role because he likes to strike them big. Nicely worked away again. They need a couple of big overs to really put pressure back on Altrad. Fuad Nawaz played a good innings, sitting next to the team owner Nakash Khan. Well, this will relax them a bit more. Wonderful back cut from Ali Abid for 4. Halfway stage, 101 for 2. Lovely shot. Beautifully played. Right on top of the bounce. Excellent stuff. Don't go anywhere. We got a game on our hands. 101 for 2 after 10 overs. They need 106 of the last 8. Yayin continuing here. Goes for a big slog sweep. And he's absolutely hammered that one. For 6. What a great shot from Usman. Getting on that one. On that knee. And slog swept for 6. Superb shot. They really need to put the foot down here. And this could be a big over. He's bowling to the shorter leg side boundary. Everyone is having a fun. That ball has disappeared a long way back. Over wide-ish long on. Two very good strikers of the ball in the middle. Lexington will feel they're just a couple of big overs away from really chasing it down. There you go. My co-comp, Uwais Ali, former UAE national player, played at the under-19s, watching the game closely. That man is gone for a big hike across the line. Good comeback. He's got to hold his nerve here. And just look to take it away from the right-handers. Bull wide of off stump. Can't afford to bowl that middle stump line with short boundaries on the leg side. Heaved away again. This time couldn't really get hold of it. Just a single. Few anxious faces as well from Altrad's CC sports staff. Ali Abid cuts, but he doesn't beat that man on that occasion. Good comeback from Yayin after that first delivery, going for a 6. Plenty of tension here. The opening game of the tournament. Game is on the line. Ali Abid pulls. It's been a decent comeback here from Yayin. That over which started off most unlikely way for a bowler when he's been smashed for 6 the first delivery, then that comeback, and it's been a wonderful stuff. Last ball, good delivery, worked away on the offside for a single. 11 gone, 110 for 2.
Well, it's a good little partnership being formed between Usman Pandit and Ali Abid. Still plenty of runs to be scored. Mind you, they need another 97 in 7 overs. 2 overs penalty for the slow over rate in the first innings. So they need 97 in 42 deliveries. That's not going to be easy. Captain Midun introducing himself into the attack. Had a decent outing in the first innings. Scored handy runs. 50 and just 36 deliveries. And now he's got his work cut out. He's got a very big responsibility on his shoulders. And I think all Altrad CC they need is just one good over. Then we will see that the required run rate will just shoot up very quickly. You will see then the urgency coming in from Lexington Shotgun CC. It's not going to be easy, mind you. Yes, I do understand it is a batting wicket, but tense little faces now in the dugout of Lexington Shotguns because they know they've got a mountain to climb. 95 in a span of 6.4 overs. That's going to be quite a difficult task. Waiver delivery, we'll have to wait for the signal of the umpire. Yes, that's going to help the cause. Another extra has been added. It's taking the middle stump guard and then shuffling across to the stumps. And that's where Midun Sudhakar was trying to just fire it onto the stumps, onto his pads. Because the stance and the guard which Usman Pandit he's opted to take is always going to be a candidate to be given LBW and bowled. Punched away nicely. Loud call of 2, but hit 2 straight towards the cover fielder. Will only be a single. Singles is not going to really harm Team Altrad CC. It has been a magnificent performance so far. All-round performance. First with the bat, scoring a huge target of 206. And now, doing a decent job with the ball. Dot delivery. This will definitely put some pressure in the men. Black and yellow Lexington Shotguns. Midun Sudhakar is really mixing his line length and also the pace is not getting predictable at all. A few worried faces now in the dugout. But you can see Sammal Randhawa on the left of your screen. He's all ready to go in. And I have seen that man really taking his team out of difficult situations in the past as well. Shy the stumps and direct hit would have been interesting. And in the end, it's turned out to be overthrow. So a couple of welcome runs more added to the tally. 91 is what is needed in the last 37 deliveries. It's getting slightly tougher because this has turned out to be a very economical over by Midhun. Only 6 runs, and if he can finish off strong here, well, I just have that feeling something's got to give in the next over. They need a couple of big overs to be getting anywhere close to 207. So testing times here for Lexington Shotguns. Even though Usman and Ali Abid, they are doing a pretty decent job, but the problem is that the required run rate is just getting out of their hands. Swing and a miss, the pressure is certainly now mounting on Lexington Shotguns. Another dot delivery. Excellent stuff here from Midhun. It's 12 gone, 116 for 2. .91 required in the last 6 overs. Once again, just a reminder to our viewers that they will have to chase down this 91 in 6 overs and not 8. And that's all because of the slow over rate in the first innings by Lexington Shotgun CC. They were penalized and they will have to chase this 91 in the next 6 overs. So 36 more legal deliveries and they've got huge runs. There you go. A lot of support coming in for the team Altrad CC, and there's a right smile, thumbs up coming in. They can sense they are on the verge of clinching a victory in the opening game here of the Abu Dhabi Ramadan Rumble 2025. This one has been heaved away towards mid-wicket. 1 bounce. It goes towards the boundary. Welcome 4 runs. And not the best of starts here from Riswan. Onto the stumps. The problem was that he went too full and just swinging his bat hard at it. Usman Pandit getting 4 valuable runs for his side. Yeah, they'll have to keep on going with this momentum. They can't afford to be picking up those singles and playing a lot of dot deliveries. Well, this is skied up in the air. How far has this gone? Not far enough. It's gone straight into the buckets of the fielder. And this is a huge moment in the game. They've picked up another important wicket. It's Usman Pandit, the latest casualty. Beautifully bowled, Riswan. Just bowling it fuller, but on that occasion, he took all the pace of the delivery, letting Usman to use his force, his might, but got a lot of elevation, not the distance. And in the end, we'll have to make a slow walk back to the dugout. It's 120 for 3. Salman Randhawa, as the new man, has made his way in the centre. Surprisingly, didn't bowl in the first innings. A very handy bowler, but mind you, he is a very destructive batter. I've seen him for the last 10 to 15 years here in the UAE domestic circuit, and he has won his team's games from here onwards. He knows how to be playing and adapting pressure and to bring your team back in the game. That is the class of this man on your screen, Salman Randhawa. So don't write off Lexington shotguns until and unless Salman Randhawa, he stays in the middle, and alongside also you would need Ali Abid to continue the onslaught on the other end. But at the moment it is the men in red commanding position so far. That's been worked away towards the deep square leg region, and it's Salman Randhawa who slipped. There was easy 2 on offer, but because Salman slipped, rightfully so, they didn't opt to go for the second. Yeah, wickets are going to play a huge role. If we talk about Altrad CC, they'll have to keep on chipping in with wickets. Don't allow Salman Randhawa to settle in the middle. Beautifully bowled once again, taking all the pace off ball, slightly holding on to the surface as well, shy at the stumps, and only a single. So terrific comeback by Mohammad Riswan after being pumped for a boundary. He's done extremely well, given away just the 2 runs and also picked up a wicket. No time whatsoever for Salman Randhawa to get his eye in the middle. He'll really have to get on with the business because it's really getting out of their hands. Lexington shotguns, a very formidable side, but they are playing against one of the top quality sides here in Abu Dhabi by far, Altrad CC. A dominant performance, and they are having an upper hand onto this game. This one has been hit in the air and he takes it. So another set batter bites the dust. It's Ali Abid this time, and the chances to win from here onwards is getting slimmer and slimmer. Yeah, it was there to be hit, just could not get the power behind the shot. A mistimed shot, the bat curving in his hand, turning, twisting, and they have picked up another man in form. So 2 set batters are gone in this over. It's 1, 2, 3 for 4. What a massive over onto the context of play, picking up 2 wickets. Usman Pandit, the first casualty, and then following his footsteps was Ali Abid. So both the set batters are back into the hutch, and in comes Zuhaib Zubair. Didn't have the best of outings, and it was very surprising to see him not bowling out his 4 over quota. Yes, I understand he did give a few runs, but you really need to back your mainstream bowlers and give them those 4 overs. You don't want to be shattering their confidence so early in the tournament. But then again, that is all in the past. We can now focus onto his batting because his services are definitely required in this crunch game, in the opening game here for Abu Dhabi Ramadan Rumble. It has been such an exciting contest already. It's going to be Mithun Sudhakar punched away towards point. And only a single on offer. Well, that's the best way to really put the brake on the acceleration of the runs, and that is to keep on consistently pick up those wickets in regular intervals. And that's what Altrad they have done. 2 wickets in the last over. Riswan really turning the table around, and the pendulum has heavily shifted now into the favor of Altrad CC. 83 required. Not many deliveries left. Nicely bowled. Excellent stuff in the middle. Mithun Sudhakar introducing himself. He's the captain, of course, and perfect time to be coming on to ball when you know that the opponents, they need more than 13 runs per over. And knowing the tricks and trades which Mithun Sudhakar he possesses, it's not going to be that easy to get away with them. That's been heaved away towards deep square leg, and welcome 4 runs. And it's Salman Randhawa getting his first boundary in this innings. Mithun just marginally drifting onto the leg side, and it was too short as well. Cashing onto the opportunity was Salman, got into a very good position and just worked it away, not hitting it hard, just placing it because you know there's a huge real estate towards the deep square leg. There's no protection there, so just need to time it. That's what Salman did on that occasion. Goes for the variation and the ball slightly keeping low, but once again, such a smart cricketer Salman Randhawa. He's really toying with Mithun. Again, that variation. He's picked up the length so early and intentionally hitting it into the vacant area. Huge gap towards the deep square. So back-to-back welcome boundaries. It's not over until it's over. And until this man on your screen, Salman Randhawa, stays in the middle, anything is possible. 78 required in 4.3, not 6.3 viewers. I will just remind you all once again, they need to chase this down in 18 overs, and that was all because of the slow over rate in the first innings. They were penalized, were Lexington shotguns. So they have to chase this target in 18 overs and not 20. That has made it very difficult for them. Chasing 78 in the last 6.1, that was possible, but 73 in the last 4.1, I think it's just going to be touch too difficult. It's been hit towards mid-wicket, only a single. Good over coming in for Lexington shotguns, but they'll need plenty of more big ones in their favor. It's 14 gone, 135 for 4. Oh, what a game of cricket are we witnessing already in the first opening game here of Abu Dhabi Ramadan Rumble 2025. Things have kicked off so nicely. Already 100 being scored by Anil of Altrad, and 200, more than 200 runs have been posted in the very opening game. It's going to be Riswan to continue. Hit hard. This could be a chance. And he hangs on to it. That's a brilliant take. And with that wicket, I think it's just getting slightly more difficult for Lexington shotguns to come back in the game. Trying to shuffle across the stumps, no power behind the shot. And a very good catch in the end to dismiss Zohaib Zubair. Short stay for him. And an evening which Zohaib Zubair would want to forget as quickly as he can. It's 135 for 5. All to win the game from here onwards. The chances are looking quite bleak. 72 more needed. No time in hands. Atikur Rahman, another very stylish right-handed batter. But I'm not too sure sending him at this position. He is a complete batter, technically sound. By no means he's a power hitter. He likes to take his time in the middle, and that is something which they don't have, time. They need someone to come out and just go berserk. Maybe Mohammad Mohsin, he could have been a good option. Hafiz Rahman, he's a powerful striker. So all I think Atiq will have to do now is try to give maximum strike to Salman Randhawa. But for my liking, I would have wanted one more power hitter. So you don't want to be putting a lot of pressure onto the shoulders of Salman Randhawa. These runs have to be scored from both the ends and not from one. Well, this is another chance. And grabs onto it. This is the moment. This is the wicket which Altrad CC were after. And with that, I think it's curtains. It's a big moment in the game. Salman Randhawa was the last hope for Lexington shotguns. It was there to be hit. Just not getting the timing and power. And another great catch taken in the outfield. And with that wicket, it's just getting very tough now for Lexington shotguns. It's 136 for 6. Gopal Krishnan, new batter, makes his way in the middle where his team needs 71 runs and just 3.3. Yeah, it's just now getting out of the hands. Somebody will have to play a blinder. Atikur Rahman, he's a stroke maker, not a power hitter. And Gopal Krishnan, yeah, he's pretty much known for his big hits. So let's see what he's got in store for us. Can he strike a few maximums and get his team a little closer to chase this down? That's going to be a wide. Yeah, talking about Mohammad Riswan, I don't think he needs to try anything extraordinary and do anything different. All he has to do is just go back to the basics and target onto the stumps. That's it. It's in the air. Gone. There you go. Make that 3 in the over. Mohammad Riswan, he's turned on the heat here in Abu Dhabi, here in the opening game of Abu Dhabi Ramadan Rumble. And he has picked up 3 wickets in his last over. Take a bow, young man. And Gopal Krishna on the very first ball. Got a lot of bat on this one, but just could not get the elevation on the second attempt. He's taken a brilliant catch in the deep. Riswan, he picks up his 5er, and this should go down as one of the best bowling figures we will see going on to this tournament. 137 for 7. Hafiz Rahman has come out to a situation where it's pretty much done and dusted. 70 more required in the last 20 deliveries. They will need a couple of overs of 20, 25. Yeah, that's the only way. It's just been the men in red all over. It has been a collective performance. First with the bat, it was the opener, Anil, getting 100, unbeaten 100. And then Mohammad Riswan coming in with the ball and just creating magic in the middle, picking up a fiver. You can see the smile on his face. He's really enjoying his outing, and why not? When you pick up a fiver in the first match of this tournament, has been by far the standout bowler for Altrad CC. Not only in this game, even in the previous tournament, which I saw here, recently conducted in Abu Dhabi, was phenomenal. And even today, showcasing his talent. He's done for the night with excellent figures. Maybe just one more delivery. Yeah, so one more delivery to pick up another wicket. Mohammad Rizwan, you should be pleased and happy that the umpires ask you to bowl one more over. What a perfect opportunity to pick up 6 wickets. Just bowl full straight. That's it. Hammers it towards cover, straight into the hands of Nair. That's the end of an excellent spell by Mohammad Rizwan, picking up 5 wickets and giving away only 25 runs. It's 15 gone. 137 for 7. "17 needed in the last 18 deliveries." Yeah, either of these two batters will have to play a blinder or knock to remember, but don't really think that's going to be possible. And that too against the light of these bowlers. The men in red have been brilliant in the first game here of Abu Dhabi Ramadan Rumble 2025. And now you can see that they're all chirping. They can sense a victory. And this win will give them a lot of confidence coming into the next games. Yeah, such a formidable and a destructive side. Don't really have many medium paces in their lineup. They really heavily rely and are dependent on their spinners. Izaz Ali, the new bowler, beautifully bowled. Excellent delivery. They're going up for it. And another dot delivery. Yeah, I think it's pretty much done and dusted. So one thing Lexington shotguns they'll have to ensure is don't lose this game by a huge margin. Beautifully bowled though. Excellent delivery. And last split of a second, just deviating and curving in sharply towards Atikur Rahman. Yeah, coming back to the point, the run rate plays a huge factor in the latter part of the tournament. So try to get and accumulate as many runs as you can. And this is exactly what I was mentioning a couple of overs ago. Atikur Rahman, he is a batter who really takes his time in the middle. He needs 5 to 6 deliveries to get going with his innings. You can't really expect him to just come in and try to bludgeon the ball all over the park. He's a proper, technically sound batter. And it was very surprising to see him being promoted up the order when you know that you need more than 15 runs per over. Short delivery. This is in the air, and one of the highlights of this game and this innings has been the fielding department of Altrad CC. Hardly have we seen them dropping any chances, and the 8th wicket has now gone down. Atikur Rahman, can't really blame him. That is what he had to do. Just try to clear his front leg, try to get those maximums. Yeah, a lot was expected from the youngster Atik. So Izaz Ali picks up a wicket in his very first over. It's 137 for 8. Number 10 batter is going to be Mohammad Mohsin. Not the best of nights or evenings, I would say. Even with the ball, Mohammad Mohsin was slightly expensive. Now has come out to bat, and that is close. That is very close. Wrapped on the pads. Loud appeal. And maybe just getting some bat on it. That is what saved him. Otherwise, it was mighty close. Let's have a quick look at this. Beautifully bowled, pitched outside off. And I think maybe just getting some bit of bat. Otherwise, that would have been a close call nonetheless. Izaz Ali, he's on the verge of bowling a maiden wicket. Just bowl it onto the stumps. He does so. It's been heaved away towards mid-wicket and only a single. So, excellent start here from Izaz, giving only 1 run and also picked up a wicket. It's 16 gone, 138 for 8. Right, then just the last couple of overs remaining, and I think you can just really go back to Arqam Abbasi, because his confidence will be quite low. He gave 31 runs in the first 2 overs he bowled. So maybe you can just ask him to come in and can pick up a few wickets for you. It's going to be the captain to continue. This one has been hit hard, and he's got plenty of bat on this one. 6 runs.
What a good strike, but it's all too late. They were in the hunt. That partnership of Ali Abid and Fahd Nawaz, but that wickets kept on tumbling. What a good strike from the big fast bowler, all the way for 6.
Yeah, Mohammad Mohsin can't really write him off with the bat. He's no muck with the bat. He is known for those big shots, but then again, you rightly mentioned, Asghar, plenty of work needs to be done. This is high up in the air. This is a very difficult chance, and it sailed over his head for another maximum. So back-to-back maxis for Mohsin.
Well, he's having fun. What a good strike. Back-to-back 6s in the slot, moves across the line. Target that short part of the ground and easily done at the end. Just enough to clear that man.
57 more needed. Well, this is an outside edge. Easy chance in the end. Make that 9 now. And Lexington shotguns, they're all over the place.
1 shot too many, but you can't blame him. He had to go for it. This time, outside half of the bat and nicely taken at shot 3rd. Another one goes down. 9 down for 150. Lexington almost on the verge of losing this one, and that too by a big margin.
Well, Jamshed, he can just come out and express himself, because he too did not have a great outing with the ball. Was very expensive, was playing the ball all over. But then again, it's just the first game. A very talented cricketer, good all-rounder. He can showcase his skill with the bat. Try to smash a few out of the park.
Well, the idea is there, Vasily, that's for sure. He's going to really swing hard here. Gets beaten. What a great performance from Altrad. They'll be absolutely thrilled. First game of the tournament. Won the toss, batted first. 206 runs. What a magnificent 100 from Anil. Really set up this game for them.
Slower delivery, it's been pumped down the ground. And it's gone towards the boundary. It's turned out to be an expensive over, but it's irrelevant and doesn't really matter, because they still need another 53 in the last 7 deliveries.
Well, very good shot. Powerfully done All he can do here is to just narrow down that margin of defeat. Like Vasali mentioned early on this early days in the tournament, that run rate could come into play. Good delivery, beats him. End of 17, 154 for 9.
.53 required in the last over, mind you. Just to remind our viewers, they need to chase this down in 18 overs. Outside edge and put down. It's racing away towards the boundary. Long chase. And it's just worked it away towards the boundary.
Well, all these runs will help to just reduce that margin of defeat. Top edge and through the wicketkeeper's gloves, and had enough pace to go into the ropes. And also that ricochet of the shoe gone onto the ropes. It's all formalities now. 5 more deliveries to wrap things up.
Yeah, and a perfect opportunity for Izaz to pick up another wicket and improve his figures. Coming around the wicket, into the block hole, trying to go for the big shot, Hafiz. And single is what they will get. Yeah, I think talking about Altrad CC, they really depend on the top 4 batters, and more often than not, if Anil, Surjit, Midhun, they get off to good runs, that's where we've seen Altrad CC posting those huge totals when they come on to bat first.
And they've done really well. You need someone in the top 4 to do the job. Slow delivery, oh, just so close to that leg stump. Talking about the top 4 from Lexington, they got starts. They needed someone to really finish the job, be there. None of them managed to go on to get that big score. Well, the sports staff, the fans, they are having a ball. They're almost there.
Yeah, they were there from the ball 1. Plenty of support here for Altrad 3C. The fans, they know they're on the verge of winning this game. Just a single by Jamshed.
Slow delivery. Nicely played. Thumbs up. Fantastic stuff. They really are excited to be on the screen, enjoying themselves.
Yeah, it's a lovely evening here in this beautiful city, Abu Dhabi. Yeah, showing off the proud shirt of his team, Altrad CC, and why not? When you're on the verge of beating the mighty Lexington shotguns, it's been pummeled on the ground, no power, and they will come back for a couple of runs.
Tremendous energy on and off the field. 162 for 9. When they look back at their bowling effort early on, they will, I'm sure, look to bounce back hard.
Yeah, the key was the partnerships in the first innings. Slower delivery, trying to hit that a little too hard. A face, only a single to offer. And that's the end of play. It's Altrad CC. They have won this game comprehensively. They had to chase this down in 18 overs, which was not the case. And Altrad CC have started off their campaign with a thumping victory against a top quality side, Lexington Shotguns, scoring a mammoth total of 206 in the first innings. There you go, the crowd applauding Altrad CC, and also Lexington shotguns, who have put up a show, but then again, the problem was that they were chasing a huge total and they really had to try to target and hit each and every ball for boundaries, look for those maximums boundaries. But in the end, they fell short by 43 runs, and it's Altrad CC winning their opening game, and this will boost their confidence coming in the latter part of this tournament. Handshakes all around. What a fascinating game of cricket have you witnessed today. Two top quality sides battling it out in the opening game here of Abu Dhabi Ramadan Rumble 2025. And it is Altrad CC. Who can forget the heroics of Anil Narayan and 102 in just 61. And then came Midhun Sudhakar, the captain, 50 for him in just 36 ball, really just giving resistance to his side. And Lexington shotguns, they will really take a lot of learning from this game and think what just went wrong and come back strong in the next encounter. A formidable side, just not bringing their A game against Altrad CC. Right then, that's the batting card for Lexington shotguns, chasing a mammoth target of 207, beg your pardon. It was Fahad Nawaz giving a blistering start, and then Ali Abid and Usman Pandit gave a glimmer of hope, but then the bowling was top notch and didn't really allow and settle any kind of batter in the center. And in the end, they've scored only 163. Well, talking about the bowling performance, it has been a very impressive display by all the bowlers. Arkam Abbasi, not the best of starts, but then you can see Manikantan, he bowled well. Yain, he bowled extremely well as well. Izaz Ali picked up a wicket in his very first over, was on the verge of bowling the maiden. But then the pick of the bowlers, Mohammad Rizwan, 4 overs, 25 runs, and picked up a fiver in the opening game with the economy of just 6.25. Brilliant stuff in the center. And has certainly bowled his heart out in this opening game. Right then, game number 1, done and dusted. Altrad CC winning the toss, opting to bat first, scoring a mammoth target of 206. It was the heroics of Anil Narayanan with his 102 unbeaten, and the captain Midhun Sudhakar 50 and just 36. Fahad was the captain of Lexington, picking up 2 wickets, and also Hafizur Rahman picking up a wicket in reply. Lexington shotgun scoring only 163. They had to chase this down in 18 overs. Ali Abed gave a bit of hope to his side. Also Fahad Nawaz playing a handy knock. But Mohammad Rizwan, he was absolutely brilliant. Magnificent bowling display. Fiver in the opening game. And this will give him a lot of confidence coming into the next games. Altrad CC have comfortably won this game by a big margin of 43 runs and have opened this tournament and their journey with style. Right then, we will just take a short little break, and once we are back, we will have Asghar Khan down in the middle for the post-match presentation. Stay tuned.
Welcome to the post-match presentation of UPro Ramadan Rumble 2025. The match number 1 was played between Altrad CC and Lexington Shotgun. Altrad won the toss and opted to bat first. They posted a big total, 206 for 3 in allotted 20 overs. Lexington, they fell short by 43 runs, 163 for 9 at the end. I would like to invite the match referee, Mr. Simon Charles, alongside me, and he's going to present the Player of the Match award to Anil Narayanan for his magnificent 102 not out of just 61 deliveries, which really set up this game for Altrad. Brilliant performers coming in, terrific knock. Many congratulations. What was going through your head when you opted to bat first and assessing the conditions being an opener?
Actually, first of all, the wicket was a little hard to go and bat.
Okay.
Then we batted throughout the innings, and then it felt easy.
Okay, pacing the innings, was it difficult when the spinners came on, or is coming on to the bat nicely?
Yeah, not it coming not to the bat. It's little difficult actually.
Great start to the tournament. Keep up the momentum. All the best for the rest of the tournament.
Okay, thank you.
That was Anil with his brilliant knock of 100. That's it for now. We will be back with more action tomorrow. We got 2 games lined up. Till then, it's Asghar Khan signing off.